Harry's 4th year in Hogwarts and chosen from Goblet of Fire for Triwizard Tournament, along with Cedric Diggory, Victor Crumb and Fleur Delica. So Chris Columbus got chosen to direct this film, but he didn't want to because he wants to spend more time with his kids, which is understandable. Alfonso Cuarón said he can only direct one Harry Potter film, so M. Night Shyamalan was originally going to direct the film, but he wanted to do The Life of Pi instead. So Mike Newell was chosen to direct the film. As the script began writing, David Heyman thought it was too long for one movie, said that they're going to shoot it as one and see how it ends up. If it's too long, then make it into two. Steve Kloves said they always thought it would be two movies, but they could never figure out a way to break it into two, so it will be different experience from the book. Chris Columbus advised those two to split into two movies, but Warner Bros. Weren't interested in doing that. So Mike Newell found a way to make it all into single film. He watched North by Northwest, The Parallax View and 3 Days of the Condor to prepare for the film. John Williams didn't return for the score, so instead Patrick Doyle does the music, and there's great soundtracks. He has works with Mike in Into the West and Donnie Brasco. So in this film, these guys have returned. Ralph Fiennes plays Lord Voldemort, a dark wizard who's the leader of the Death Eaters, and he's the one who killed Lily and James Potter. Ralph found it difficult to play the evil character, so him and Mike Newell explored the character more, and the reason why he's casted because he's capable of playing a realistic and frightening villain instead of a simple caricature, and my god, that character was terrifying. Brendan Gleeson played Alistair Mad-Eye Moody, who was an aura and a Defense Against Dark Arts teacher, although throughout this movie Barty Crouch Jr. disguised himself as Mad-Eye Moody. The only time we see the real Mad-Eye is towards the end where he's inside the chest. He was scary as well. Robert Pattinson played Cedric Diggory, Hogwarts champion. Stanislav Ianveski played Victor Crumb, a Drumstrang champion and a star of Quidditch World Cup. Clemence Poesi played Fleur Delica, a Beauxbatons champion. Katie Leon played Cho Chang, a Ravenclaw student and Harry's love interest, who's obsessed with Cedric Diggory. Roger Lloyd Pack played Barty Crouch Sr., who was the Minister of Magic and became in charge of Triwizard Tournament. David Tennant played Barty Crouch Jr., Barty's son, who's a Death Eater. It's so cool he's in it, and ironically those two appeared in my favourite Doctor Who story together. Jeff Rawle played Amos Diggory, Cedric's father. Miranda Richardson played Rita Skeeter, who writes for Daily Prophet. Predrag Bielich played Igor Karkaroff, who was a Death Eater and became headmaster of Drumstrang. Frances de la Tour played Madame Maxine, headmistress of Beauxbatons. Shefali Chaudhry and Afshan Azad played Parvati and Padma Patil, the twins who Harry and Ron dated at the Yule Ball. Eric Sykes played Frank Bryce, the caretaker. John Hurt did return as Ollivander for this movie, but for some reason that scene got cut out. There's great casting.
Clear the runway!
There's something you don't see every day.
Clear the runway!
The deleted scene where Hogwarts students sing Hogwarts Teach Us Something Please was pretty catchy.
Hogwarts, Hogwarts, Hoggy-Woggy, Hogwarts, teach us something, please.
Pity that they deleted it. I think the dark mark effect on the sky looks pretty cool. I love the Quidditch World Cup. It was lucky that Cedric didn't break his leg after jumping off the tree.
Works with me at the Ministry.
That would be lethal if it was higher. I love the foreign students' entrance. The unforgivable curses were great to explore. The bit where Mad-Eye Moody turned Malfoy into ferret was pretty funny.
Oh, my father will hear about this. Is that a threat?
Differences from the book are there's no Privet Drive, the Dursleys aren't in it. They had to remove Quidditch World Cup for the length of the film. Dobby isn't in it, and his character is replaced by Neville. There's no scene where Harry gives 1,000 galleons to friend George. Barty Crouch Jr. got sent back to Azkaban instead of killed off. There's no scene where Cornelius Fudge disbelieving that Voldemort returns, which is saved for the next film, and the characters from the Goblet of Fire book aren't in the film are Bill Weasley, Charlie Weasley, Ludo Bagman, Winky, Narcissa Malfoy and Bertha Jorkins. I enjoyed this film as well. There's a lot of great stuff in there. So, we're into the second half of the series. Coming up next is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.